They got rid of their owner, their GM. They literally cleaned house a year before he got there. He walks into that building with a whole new slate.
And a coach that I hear isn't that good.
With a whole new slate of people. And then makes the NFC Championship his first year. Like, yeah, y'all can go suck a dick.
Commanders, Giants. This is the game. People tell me Jayden Daniels sucks, which is just a weird. I don't know how we got to this point where Jayden is a bad player. I don't understand. Because it's just weird because what evidence has he put out to be bad? But they win. They beat the Giants 21-6. They're the Giants.
They do suck.
They suck. But you know what you're supposed to do against teams that suck? You're supposed to just win the game.
You know what's interesting? So like, okay, well, I know that this part, burns inside of you. So we're gonna talk about
burns inside of me.
So fucking people talk about Jalen Hurts. They talk about Jalen Hurts being a bad player. They talk about, all the talent that he has with him, the offensive line. They talk about the receivers. They talk about Saquon, even though he was only there 1 year. They talk about the defense and all that. So, when they discredit Jalen Hurts, they talk about all the pieces that he has with him. So I don't know who's out here discrediting Jayden Daniels.
It's happening.
But he doesn't have all of those things with him to be like, okay, he has this elite running back. He doesn't. He has these elite receivers. He had one, and Debo was just washed last year, and now Debo's looks good again.
Can I tell you what the criticism has been so far?
What is the criticism?
The criticism has been that the play calls, they call a lot of screens. They only call screens and bombs. That the Cliff Kingsbury offense is rather easy to do. That there was a one-year wonder. That as a team, they're not that good. That Dan Quinn isn't that good. So an expected regression from them, I guess, is the criticism that I have been seeing, which is still ridiculous. But
so saying that they won't make the NFC Championship game is basically saying that he's not a good quarterback. That's what they're trying to say. That's what it sounds like.
While also stating that him making the NFC Championship game didn't count in some way.
The first rookie ever, quarterback ever, making a championship game just didn't matter.
Hey, look, Tony, man, I'm being honest with you. This is why where my stance is. QB wins matter.
QB wins do matter.
So yeah, that's just where I am with it.
Because we still live in a world where people think that the rushing doesn't matter.
Yes.
We're watching two quarterbacks right now, even though Josh Allen never really had to deal with that too much, where they were like, oh, he runs a lot. He runs a lot, so, it doesn't – he's not that good of a player. And Lamar can lead the league in touchdowns while running a lot. And they'd be like, oh, he can't throw. So,
yeah.
We live in a world where people think that. So Jayden Daniels' biggest strength is his rushing ability. He is fast as fuck. He might be the best rushing quarterback in the league. He evades sacks all the time because you can't sack him.
Yeah.
But he's also one of the most
This game he was
passers.
sacked 3 times, but he was playing what a lot of people think is the best D-line. One of the best D-lines in football.
Yeah, we'll talk about the best D-line. What might be the best D-line. We have two,
two strong starts.
So, but
Jayden, his number is 19 for 30, 233, 1 touchdown.
About 66%.
I'm reading that he missed a bunch of passes. He did miss a couple deep bombs.
I ain't hear that shit about Baker.
But Jayden Daniels running the football, 11 rushes, 68 yards. So the dude had 300 yards. I don't know, man. And he beat a bad team who was supposed to beat. Who people told me that the Giants might sort of have more talent than the Commanders. And I'm like, guess what? That doesn't matter because you know what wins games? As long as you have a competent offensive line. and a quarterback without CT. You know what wins games? Quarterback, coach. The Commanders have a better quarterback, a better coach.
Hey, I saw the Bengals make the Super Bowl without an offensive line.
Yeah, it's true.
So
They had a defense, though.
they did have a defense.
What did Russ do out here? 17 for 37.
17 for 37.
He ran for 44 yards, though.
I mean, this is another one of those games where, like, if you said this week was boring, I mean, this was just an expected win. You know, the Giants were. I mean, the Commanders were supposed to beat the Giants.
And
they beat the hell out of them. It was like 21-6.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. On the dot. Good job, Tony.
yeah. So
Tony's locked in.
you feel me? I watched the game, so it's like I had the kicker.
Yeah, we didn't watch the game. We didn't watch it.
I had the kicker.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We did
And-
not. We did not watch Commanders Giants.
We-
not with Jets.
We saw the red zone clips.
We saw the Commanders go up 14-3 and knew it was over. So.
we saw the red zone clips.
Yeah, we saw the couple of Jayden plays and the Debo touchdown and
Yeah.
Russell Wilson overthrow some passes and take some sacks out there.
So I saw the pass he threw to
The
Malik
general
Neighbors.
concept of a Commanders Giants game that was to be expected because the Commanders have a better coach. I was getting argued that Dan Quinn is like a bad coach.
Yeah.
I don't. What does that mean? This was an Eagles fan too. They were like, Dan Quinn's a good coach. I'm like, yes. What about? I'm like, he's made a Super Bowl and an NFC Championship game. Well, he lost the Super Bowl.
All right, you're a bad coach if you lose
What
a
the
Super
fuck
Bowl.
does that mean? But not a bad coach, bro. I said he's a better coach than Brian Schottenheimer and Daboll. And this was the response to that. Guys, I know QB wins matter. Coach win matters. Coaches wins matter too. I don't think as much as QB wins. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be dead ass. Tom Brady and Bill have showed us that. But it's up there. And Lamar and Harbaugh showed us that.
Yeah.
McDermott and Josh.
Yeah.
Mahomes in these Super Bowls that Andy Reid couldn't win before have showed us that.
Yeah.
But all that being said, Matt Ryan was his quarterback, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
Hey, Matt Ryan is highly regarded amongst circles.
and you're right.
Yeah, I mean, you're acting like Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers aren't like the fucking the pinnacle of quarterback excellence to some people. So, hey, you know it's true. So it's like,
But if Jayden isn't good and he got Jayden to the NFC Championship game, what are we talking about?
yeah.
So who's good?
Somebody-
So they just made it because of what? Nobody was good on the team?
Pure luck. It was pure luck.
Because like the same people will say, well, they're not talented.
Yeah.
I agree that they're not as talented. They have a better quarterback.
They do. They have a very
Well, that was lucky. Ain't shit luck, bro.
yeah.
Not luck.
There's certain things you can scheme, right? And like people thought like when Lamar came in with his rookie season that like you can just out scheme somebody who's just faster than everybody. You kind of can't scheme that if they can also throw as well. Like last year, Jayden Daniels was like 68% from throwing.
Yeah.
And he threw deep. It's not like he was just throwing like
Throwing
little
bombs.
He was throwing bombs. He was throwing.
But this is probably the argument
short.
was that he was throwing a lot of screens.
I
But
don't know fuck what he throwing. He's making it. There are people who throw screens and miss the screens.
that's true.
And he threw bombs.
He did throw bombs.
You're saying he throws screens and bombs. He makes the bombs.
Yeah.
It would be one thing if he didn't make the bombs and he only made the screens. But if he can do both, and he led all quarterbacks in rushing, and he made the NFC Championship, I'm like, well, motherfucker's good.
Yeah. With the Commanders.
He's a top 10 quarterback.
With a team that had the second pick in the draft and didn't trade for it. They were the second worst team in the league. And he took them to the NFC Championship. I don't know.
He did.
It's just fucking dumb.
He did.
I'm not gonna.
They just fired their They got rid of their owner, their GM. They literally cleaned house a year before he got there.
Yeah.
He walks into that building with a whole new slate,
And a coach that I hear isn't that good.
with a whole new slate of people.
Yeah.
And then makes the NFC Championship his first year. Like, yeah, y'all can go suck a dick.
And that is it for the Jayden Daniels Glaze Hour from Tony the Tiger.